In those days, there was quite a separation between Singaporeans and expats. My in-laws, when I came as a visitor, were really nice to me. When we said we were getting married, they weren't quite as pleased. My mother-in-law, who was a witness at our wedding, asked my sister-in-law to find a nice Chinese girl for Brian. I mean, that's really bad, that's harsh. My name is Morag McGhee, obviously not a local name. I've lived here for 40 years now. I was born in Scotland. My mother's Italian, my father's Scottish, and I went to school in Glasgow. Another student invited me to a Chinese dinner. It was actually the reunion dinner, and sitting on my left was this very handsome, very golden Chinese boy. He was wearing a three-piece suit, a dark three-piece suit. He looked really handsome. And he had been a commando, but he was very funny. And it wasn't very long after that we met him again. So that was it. That's how I met him. These are the ones that he wrote to me. I think young people now don't understand how hard it was. You can't just jump on a cheap budget flight and go to Phuket or whatever. It was a big thing traveling to the other side of the world. Phone calls were very expensive. And you wrote letters. This is Brian's. And these are the ones I sent him. We're talking a lot of pages. Look at that. 12 pages long. I think when you write letters to people, it's maybe easier to say things that you wouldn't say to their face, or ask things that you wouldn't have the courage to ask to their face.
Can you tell us what you wrote there?
No, I can't read it to you at all. I've told my daughter that when I die, she has to burn these and without reading them. And having seen them again recently, I'm thinking, yeah, I have kept these all these years. This is the day I left Glasgow for Singapore. My sisters, my mother, they all came to the airport. They all went home and cried and cried and cried, which I thought was really funny. I didn't, I was going off to something exciting. My in-laws, when I came as a visitor, were really nice to me. When we said we were getting married, they weren't quite as pleased. My mother-in-law, who was a witness at our wedding, asked my sister-in-law to find a nice Chinese girl for Brian. I mean, that's really bad, that's harsh. So yeah, exactly. So
my mother would have preferred a local girl, yeah. I'm the first born, you know, and having to have a wife in the family is also something new for my parents. And of course, when she's somebody from overseas, don't really comprehend all that is happening, it causes even more friction.
I just felt whatever I did was wrong. If I tried to sort of help, it was seen as the criticism, what, my house isn't clean enough for you. If I did nothing, oh, you're so lazy. I lived with him for 18 months. 18 months of hell. 18 months of being the freak. 18 months of never doing the right thing. I moved out. I was working for a magazine. I went to interview Philip, and that was really absolutely one of the best things that ever happened to me.
Yeah, you got your playmate, so I can focus on my work. I don't have to worry about you, see?
So he said, so how come you're here? And I said, oh, I'm married to a Singaporean. And the moment the words came out of my mouth, he went, Sheila! And Sheila was in the store. Sheila was having similar problems. She didn't have in-laws, but she had problems adjusting. And all you need is someone to share it with.
I did meet some expats, but they just kind of turned their back on me. Once they knew I was married to a local.
That's the thing, yes. You can't go up to strangers and say, oh, you know, my mother-in-law hates me, you know. And I couldn't tell my family. So you keep it all to yourself. When you do meet someone who's having the same experience as you, oh, the relief is immense.
Meeting Morag gave me somebody that I could actually communicate with on exactly the
Without
same
having
way.
to explain.
Don't you think both of you are so lucky that Brian and I took you all here?
So I know you helped me, but did I help you at all?
Of course, you became my family.
I honestly.
Wow. This is when we went to the UK. And of course, who else would come to the airport with us but Philip and Sheila? Yeah. I didn't see my in-laws for almost 3 years, but Brian always went. He came home one day and he said, can my parents come and see the apartment? And I was like, okay. And I said, oh, invite them for dinner. And that's it. So, you know, if they extend an olive branch, I'll accept it. And so they came and that was it. Now, my in-laws, if you were to ask them, will tell you that I am the daughter-in-law who, if they call in the middle of the night, will come out to help them. So things have improved.
I think for parents to accept their sons or the daughters-in-law is not an easy task as well. Yeah, we are all set in our ways, and to try and to change it overnight is not easy.
You just need to get to know a person to see whether they're a good person or not, and it doesn't matter where they came from. Singapore it's really moved along. I think it's a great place to live for many things. Some things not so much, but for many things it is a very good place to live. My name is Morag, and I am Singaporean.